Anyway, so usual spiel here. We're playing Child of Light. It's a turn-based RPG. Pretty short. About 12 hours it's supposed to be, and I probably played a quarter of a third of it. We're playing the daughter of some kind of duke. She caught a fever on the night I think her father married her stepmother, and is, I believe, dead. And woke up in this fantasy world where I'm trying to defeat the queen. The Empress of Night? The Queen of Night? Oop, there's an enemy up there. And I have to... And I think what I'm going to do in the end is reunite this world, this fantasy world, with the real world, the 19th century Victorian real world that I came from. Because that seems to be where we're going. Ah, windy! This floating city is dark and dreary. I feel weak and weary. But I'm not certain that's the point thing. I think her mother, when she was young, her mother was someone who I think married the Duke or was with the Duke. I don't know if they're married. For a relatively short okay, so that's occasional. Period of time. And then disappeared. That's one of the shrines. So I think she was probably from this place. I think she was probably... I haven't figured out what I can do with those yet. And either died or had to come back here for some reason. Oh, that'll hurt. And, nothing useful there. Okay. This is kind of a confusing zone. It looks like it's mostly vertical, and it has this wind that pulls you back. Anyway, so I think her mother was probably from here and either had to come back or died. One or the other. It's unclear which. And her stepmother, I think the game so far doesn't seem to be going the cliche route. Because she gets along with her stepsister, who's actually another player in the game. Another character in your party. And there's no mention their stepmother is evil. So I'm not sure who the queen, the evil queen is going to be. It'd be interesting if it turns out to actually be her mother. I'm not exploring this zone well. But so far we've saved some kind of dwarven people from being turned into crows by a curse from the queen. We've saved... What did we save next? We've saved some mouse-like people from, I can't go down there, I guess? Can I go down there? Let's see if I can. Whee! Nope. And, can get spiked. Okay, fine. And, who are merchants who are on the back of who ride around on the back of a giant, from having their giants not work correctly, because his heart had spiders in it from the queen. Guess to watch out for those heart spiders. Anyway. It's so we've been saving, as one does as a protagonist. Right now we're going to, what are we going to? We're going to we are in, or at least, I'm not sure if we're in yet, but we're trying to get to a floating temple. Where we think either the sun or the moon is? I think the sun? Don't quote me though. I don't know why I'm going after treasure. It just... I'm a train in as a video game player. Go after treasure. But so, most of the zones haven't been quite this vertical so far. They've usually been fairly horizontal. So this one's a little different. And as you can tell, I'm not exactly a whiz at this kind. I want to go up there. Get the treasure. And of course this is pieces of the circus. I'm supposed to be finding the circus for one of these. One of my NPCs wants to find the circus because her brother's part of it. Anyway. So I'm not doing a very good job of narrating this evening. I'm like, it's a thing and a thing and some other things. But some nights that's how my brain at. And this one's a little bit of a confusing zone to get around in. Rock, large lock. Oh, I want that. I want that. Oh, it's a thing. These are weird. They're letters. I've picked up several of them, and they seem to just kind of be like, think about like the game's plot, but a little kind of insights into what happened before the game, I think, kind of the backstory, but they're very obscure because they're written in a really bad rhyme. So, on that. For Mr. Elm's eyes only, I've spied a group of men with funny beards picking plants in the forest. So this is actually not written in rhymes, this is like for normal people world. They look a little like the gnomes my aunt perches on the branches of her Christmas tree. From the book, I suppose these are Capilli? I noticed something I missed in the pages this time. A race that lives in the mountains and bathes in hot springs called Amara. You've circled it. That's where I'm going next. So somebody else from the past, Sophie Ashton Ellis, was exploring this world, and they came from our world because they didn't speak in verse, they spoke in prose. And the Capilli are the dwarf people I've saved already. I haven't met Amara yet. A powerful secret, Nora notes from the Balthazar. A powerful secret was hidden somewhere, although there seemed to be a lot of secrets, at least to me anyway. The Hollow Pact. A betrayal that led to some kind of war between family lines, caused by or about the Rift. Afterwards, someone from Sinbill's line was expelled into our world by a Queen of Light and cursed to live in darkness if she returned. The Rift, sometime in the 1300s, must be important. So we're in the Victorian era, we're in the 1900s now. So the Rift was when I think these two worlds, our world and Lemuria, the magic world, separated. So maybe about 900 years ago? I think the person expelled to the real world was probably this character's mother, who is then cursed apparently to live in darkness if she returned, which seems pretty harsh, but okay. I have not fought a single thing yet in here. Because, I mean, you get to the bosses and you're like, and if I can defeat the boss, I'm clearly high enough leveled and I've got, and if you do it, you can get all experience points from that and just kind of, okay. Why bother wasting your time fighting? Anybody watching is probably like, you're supposed to want to fight. You're like, no! Never want to fight in games. Just, I don't know. Why would you do that? It just doesn't interest me, which is awful, isn't it? I'm like, whatever. I guess that's what you're supposed to do in the game, but who cares? I should have hit the other one. Oh well. Well, oops, I forgot I knocked her into some walls, so she's not in the best shape. Let's see what she does if I just slash this. I don't know if I'll get there in time.
Hey, Ethel. It's my kitty. It's my kitty. It's my kitty. It's my kitty. She's a goober, yes she is. Are you dead yet? Those things take forever to kill and it just drives me along. I think I have fire on my sword though, that probably won't do me any good. What I just did. Hey, been smoldering and gashed! Heavens forbid. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and do that on this one again. Okay, got rid of that one. That's good. And this one will get interrupted. Cool. I think I have water on my sword too, so it'll be like, Yep. Although things in this area, like the one was fire in the water, so I guess I should, I don't know, aspect other ones, so let's get Nora in here. See if Nora can petrify it, maybe. Everybody's got water on. Boo.
Oh well, at least we killed it. So I guess I should put lightning on some of my characters, probably, in this area. We'll see. I want the treasure. That's weird. Drop down. Well, I guess I can open it from here. Dun 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 dee dun 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 dee. More of the circus. The circus passed nearby. What did they leave up here in the sky? A balloon. It's a banner. Well, it's odd up here. Oh, I think that's your brother, actually. Go check that out in a second. Soon I have to bid my friends goodbye. You're really going to leave? What about the high and low, the lady, the sky? Alright, she thinks the mirror's up here. There's a mirror up here that will get her back to where she's going. And, that she'll be able to leave before finding the sun, the moon, and sky. I don't think it'll happen. I think this is the brother of the character in our party. Let's see. Melancholy jester, why? Do you cry? Tristis. From the lost light, the eternal dread, the empty rooms that house the dead, the empty people that house the living, the end of the circus, unforgiving. For the old man who can barely walk, for the young child who can hardly talk, is it honor for you and for I? That is why I cry. See that refuse over there? The circus left me in despair. They left him behind? Why, you may ask, honey? Oh, don't call me honey, because, quoth them, I wasn't funny. My sister I had intended to invite. Instead, I intended and did all this night. What? No! What? No, no, we don't have whimsical suicide. That's no good. Stop, Tristis. I am here. Rubella, do my eyes deceive this bliss? Tristis, come. Forget the circus. But our dreams bank on this. Me, a comedian extraordinaire. You, Lemuria's premier vocalist. I think she's a premier vocalist because she actually not rhyme. I guess it's a talent? I don't know. It's hard to tell. The little lady here, Aurora, escorted me on a grand adventure. Truthfully, as jesters, neither of us is any good. But as warriors, we could have a crackerjack joint venture? That doesn't really rhyme. We might take on the dark with our acrobatics, flexibility, and healing prowess. Doubtless. Then Aurora, count us in. You guys don't rhyme at all. You are weird. Okay, so I've acquired another jester, I guess. Let's get him some stuff. She has a point I need to spend. Let's see. I've lost all track of where. Let's see, I'm on this path. He up by one. Tristus, he needs to figure out where I want to put him. There's defense and haste. I like him. We'll just give him an attack tree to begin with. I got everybody, and now he needs to get some stuff. These are their version of armor and weapons. They have their own armor, but they also could be buffed. Let's see. Let's get him the lightning damage. Let's see. We're still running into fire stuff, so fire resistance would be good. XMP. Not quite sure. Let's give him some. Alright. That's a start at least. Okay, so now we have another. probably missed some stuff. This is fake sky. You can't go down further. What do you do with your fake sky? Alright, so he's the only thing over here. Picked him up. You can just ignore them, I guess, which would be weird. Anyway. Be like, yeah, I see that character. I'm not putting him in my party. I just won't talk to him. That would be strange. Ah, that opens that up. And then I probably have to speed race through here to get to another door, but we won't do that yet. Ah! Ow. Let's see. Is this where I came from? No, I think it's not. Is it? It is. Okay. Whoop. Wait. Did I miss that before? Yeah. So I can get myself killed. I have a bunch of these. I guess I should make them into better stuff. You can combine your different oculi that you get to make like buffier oculi, more and more impressive oculi. I don't know what Fair Nectar is. Why would I want it? Okay, this is the other door. Okay, so I can approach this area from two sides. Been down here. Been over here. Been over there. Whee! Ow. Yes, I see you too, Mr. Ghosty. Oops. Bashing myself into walls is fun. Nope. Just nothing over here. This looks like where I'm supposed to be. Here's a boss. Let's see if I'm revved up for it or not. Face me, foul beast. We're not afraid of you, not in least. Well, what is it? Alright, so I basically got through that whole area without touching anything, so that's, we'll see how let's see if I'm at all ready for this fight, since I quite possibly might not, let's see if I have time to cast this. We don't know. You never know. Oh, she got time to cast elevate damage at least. Huh. Cool. Yeah, we're a little underpowered for this fight, I think. But hey, never say never. I wonder if anti-light, but that's an attack that would work on him. Ooh. This works against creatures of the dark, and that seems like a dark creature to me.
Okay, vulnerable light, so. Good. Do I have anybody else who's a dark? I think Nora also has some stuff that makes her attack against the dark. Maybe not? Let's see. I have Quicken, Lull. What's Lull? That one. Not good enough. Does that do a debuff too? Seems like it should. Usually, as long as we can get one of these done. One of the NPCs down, not NPCs, one of the minor enemies that surrounds the main enemy. I can get the boss down, but that's not a given. Not a given. It's a maybe. I want to get at least that one done. We've lulled them all. Okay, we've got at least one of the secondary things out. That should give us a... let's see what Tristus does. Oh yes, Tumble, Ultimate Armor, Cast Defend. Let's have him cast Ultimate Armor on her. She's kind of my... I think she's gonna get to... Nope. I still want her to go ahead and do it. Oh, he's fast. Okay. But not very strong. Let's see. Let's have her use a potion on herself. I'll have him flip out with... Maybe Finn has something. Let's see if Finn has anything that works against the light. Against the dark. Nope. Let's see if any of my magic works well against dark creatures. I thought she used a potion on herself. No. There we go. She should be fine. Fire works okay against them. That's good to know. Cool. And she's all the way healthy again, so we got some more stuff to buff us up further. So we've done what? Let's try lightning. That's the item. I better get her MP back. She's so effective against the dark creatures. Oh shit! No way!
I don't think it gave it back all of its MP though. Thanks. Thanks so much, thing. Oh well. That's what we're gonna do with this. I guess we should focus on if we can revive. Well, we'll get this one down, and then we'll go from there. Such a pain, some of these fights. I mean, that's the point. It's a game, but it's funny. The games are funny. It's like, is it supposed to be a pain? Is it supposed to be fun? What is it supposed to be? I don't really know. Okay, so he does take quite a bit of damage, but he counters by slowing. Difficult. Dum, 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 dum. This fight's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, so we focus on the damn griffin, I guess. Can we slow the others? Fire does nothing. Watch me have to grind to do this fight. That'll be a pitch of pain. I just slow every time. So it seems to respond mostly to physical, so which means I should get Robert out, because he's also physical. I'm guessing I'm supposed to use buff spell, but like I'm very bad at using buff spell. It's Good job, Robert. Healing him up as much as I can. He has a high tendency to crits, which is nice. I don't know if it's even injured really yet. It is okay. Good. We might make it. Maybe. I'm probably supposed to like save these potions for like times of great need, and I'm like, I have a potion! That'll just make me grind at the end of the game. Whoops, who's talking to me? Sorry! Yeah, the only thing of mine that does is anxiety too. I wish I need my little thingy to beep when I got a message. It doesn't. It seems like it should. But yeah, anxiety and lack of attention span. Those are my favorite things. I'm so dead. Woman, get yourself a potion. I suck at these games. It's like, there's probably supposed to be a tactic. Okay, good. Because I'm still getting used to like the I have to pay attention to my phone because I don't have two screens. Hello. It's good to see you. I am busy dying. I think I'm gonna win. I think it's gonna be one of those fights where either at the very end I die and I'm like, but I did so much work, or I'm gonna live through it by the skin of my teeth because my mouse can hit things hard. No! See? There I go. I'm gonna die. Don't kill her. Don't kill my weird little princess girl. No, it's fine. I mean, I should have been like fighting things, you know? Like the game's supposed to... there were a lot of enemies that I probably should have fought on the way to... Oh no, she'd be towed. That's okay. Let's see. Funny thing is you can actually call in another party member, so let's call in my healer. Who for some reason, well, I don't want my healer. She's got, let's see, who's got the best? Nora's still doing pretty well. We'll call in Nora. Nora! Help me. Let's see, what can I do for folks? That'll keep him from getting interrupted if it gets to... Don't kill my mouse! It's funny because you can heal and you can do all kinds of nonsensical things that are happening. Like, I can just stop and heal this guy right now. Just chilling and healing. I'm on casual too. Not casual must be kind of a pain in the butt. And... well, she's out of really good attacks. So. Don't! What did it do? Oh, I paralyzed it. I actually paralyzed the entire boss. That's nice. Ah! Come on, it's hurt. Ugh, but hurt is like... seems to take in a long range here. Maybe I can petrify these other ones too. That'd be nice. Get them... quit them from picking on me. Quit them from picking on me? Oh, it didn't work. Don't hit my mouse! I need him! Fortunately, he has high dodge stats. There we go. My mouse is alive again. Let's see. I should be able to get another hit. Are you dead yet, boss? You keep telling me you're wounded, and I don't really believe it. It is really an odd combat style. I'm still not at all sure what I think of it. It just keeps happening to me. Like, decisions. Decisions. I'm making bad decisions. I'm absolutely 100%. Yeah, is it dead? Is it? Oh, I get it. Oh, I still have to get the others too. Oh, no rest for the wicked. I did 6 points of damage. There's a harder difficulty level too, so like if I really felt like doing myself an injury. Okay, she's no good to me. I'm sorry, Nora, but you can't do anything useful. Aurora's dead. Finn, how about you come in here? Finn's like, what do you expect me to do? I could barely hold my own last time I was in here. I don't know, dude. Just shoot something. For some reason he uses his pipe when he casts spells? I don't know. No judging. He doesn't seem to really be able to do much either, so let's have him try hinder. And this is funny, these things are like... The boss was irritating, but only because these things were around it. Don't die now, you doofuses. That would be so sad. It's like, and we're dead. Everything else was dead, but we just couldn't handle this last little bit. Well, she can at least heal some people. Just die! Die, weird ghosties! They start to slump, and then it's like they're close-ish to dying, but like these guys are all slumped over. That's how you can tell they're close to croaking. But like close seems to be pretty wide. Like they're like, oh, she's almost dead. It's like, I've been hitting this. Oh god, darn it! Still hitting the damn thing. Why? There, we got some more hit points back from those flowers, so. And then you got ones like this one that's like, their physical damage is like nothing because they're healers, so if you're stuck with them and they're like, I'm gonna do 9 points of damage, and you're like, like, well that's, I know you're trying, but we'll bring this guy in, and he at least has hit points. His stamina will see us through. Like, all he can do is buff people, and it's like, I don't want to buff, I just want these things to die. No, you can't see hit points on the enemies. And they counter every time, and I'm like, oh, well. I don't think this is, like, I feel like this fight is not designed to go like this, but I'm making it go like this. I don't know how it was supposed to go, but. It's like, you have defeated the main boss. You will now spend the next hour trying to get rid of these titchy little things because nobody can hit them. Apparently, I made the wrong stat choices. Alright, she did, but we're gonna bring her out here because I feel like killing her. Meanwhile, don't you dare kill my remaining person. That would be funny and irritating. Thanks! Thanks. I think they'll be dead soon. We're gonna make it. It's just gonna take a long time. Good luck with your stream. I don't like ghosts. Ghosts is bad. Oh, I have my... This can do it! Yay! I've got... Now that she's a Levian, she has something that I think will take care of him. Oh, one of them's dead! Hallelujah! This is the silliest fight. I'm gonna get the other one now. Yay! I finally have stuff that can kill them. Woo! 9 hit points. Just you wait. Next hit, you'll finally be toast. I got it! Yes, finally. Woohoo! Now all my characters are gonna be like drastically leveled up. Well, not drastically. Just a bit. I wanted more than that. Alright, good heavens. That took a lot. I don't even get any treasure chests out of that. Gotten all those. Oh. Hinder, critical defense. I'll go with this one. Let's see, oculi. Do we have enough faceted to make into temple? This is boring, this part. This is just making better weapons out of all the little bits of rocks I've found. You can just combine them to make shinier rocks. And then I can give shinier rocks to my people. So, let's see, I can get faceted sapphires. I'm assuming, I don't know if there's, if like after faceted you can get polished. That would be my next thought on levels. We can see in just a moment here. Brilliant. A brilliant emerald. I've made one brilliant emerald. This is probably terrible what I'm doing. It's like, what are you wasting your doodads? Wasting my doodads. Probably supposed to be strategic. That's some nonsense. You got some doodads, make things out of them. That's what I say. You got doodads, you ought to use them. I know you can combine them too, but who cares? Let's just get my rocks to as rocky a state as they, as nice a rock state as they can get. Dun 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 dun. Okay. I don't know if it's better to have a lot of poor rocks or a bunch of good rocks, but now we have some bunch of good rocks. Dun 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 dun. Just give them all the best stuff we can.
save my brilliant one for my primary. Let's see. She gets the best stuff. Aurora gets the best stuff because she's always in the party. Damage resistance. And Finn gets the best magic stuff because he's my best magic user currently. She's got faceted, tumbled, and rough. We can definitely replace the rough with the faceted. Tumbled, ruby. Tumbled, brilliant. Tumbled. As long as nobody has just rough anymore, we're good. This is, I assume, the Temple of the Moon is where we would put the moon. I guess. Where you would put the moon. Aurora, my daughter, father. So she's looked into a fountain before and seen basin grant me sight. Show me his plight. That her father gotten ill because he was grieving that she was sick. Or dead. We're uncertain which. Your Grace, the dam has torn asunder. Well, that's not good. The farm's all under the current. Well, he's sick and now they're flooded. The water rises by the minute. Please advise me, your humble servant. Why are they rhyming? They're in the real world. So now he's sick and his place is flooding. Nora, father is dying. The dam is burst. Flood waters are rising. We are nearly home. There, no crying. They think the mirror that will take them home is nearby. Okay. I mean, I don't think this is going to be that simple because what is? Thank goodness, we are here at last. That's her stepsister, by the way. Aurora, it's time to say goodbye. Be fast. Oops. These are my party members so far. Melancholy Tristus, do not cry. Abandoned once more, not a surprise. We all are in the end. Ooh, womp womp. The trick is to remain happy while we are alive. That's a difficult trick. Do not fear. I live to fight on against the dark and make the future slightly less stark. Hey, no, I don't want you guys to leave the party. Farewell, fierce Rubilla. Smack in the middle of our adventure. You're leaving, just like that? Tumble on without me, make it even better. Seems like ridiculous of me. Good fortune, enterprising Robert. My venture has gone bust. Margaret, adieu. He's trying to impress another mouse. Stop being ridiculous. I would invest in you. Take care, Gruff Finn. You're leaving us? What'll I do? I'm afraid. I must go home to my family. It's as simple as that. We all must learn to be brave. She's just like, yeah, whatever. Your problem, dude. I'm stealing stuff first. It's like, well, I think I'm leaving, but I'm just gonna take some stuff in case. I don't think this is gonna work out, folks. Just saying. There's gonna be a catch here somewhere. Oh, Aurora, search the sky, because I don't see the highest on the high. Igniculus, goodbye. I will miss you. I don't know why they're all convinced this is gonna work. I will miss you too. Where'd they all go? Where am I? I don't know what happened just now. Oh, this is the other side of the doorway. There are no treasures in here. Disappointing. Well, I don't have my firefly, so I can't do stuff that I'm used to doing. There's a treasure there.
Well, obviously we're gonna come back this way because some of these things I can't open on my own. Like those. I don't think I can open that without him, can I? Nope. Flappity, 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 flappity. Whoop, confession. Woo! Which one was this? For Mr. Elm's eyes only. I'm not sure anyone here can even read English, so I figured this letter is safe. I found the Balthazar book after you disappeared. The police gave up looking for you, but I knew better. I followed your trail. But I didn't expect this at all. I just heard a noise. Some Marine Smith's coming. I'll write more later. Sophie Ashton Ellis. So she was following somebody who'd gone missing and was actually here in the past. You are so good-hearted and charitable, Aurora. But some people are different from you. Nora, are you gonna betray me? And no matter what you say or do, nothing will ever get through. Do not waste your time explaining. Life is too short to be so accommodating. We no longer have to roam. Aurora, go on through. This is the magic mirror home. I shall follow you. Nora, don't you do the stepsister betrayal thing. That's too cliche. Nora, where are we? Follow me. Okie-dokie. Definitely not in the real world. She still has wings, so that would be a... Well, she's like out to surprise her dad. Hey, I was gone, now I got wings, cool. Stepmother, Cordelia, fair sister. Another stepsister, I think? Stepmother, Aurora, what a surprise. Where am I? Where is father? Resting his eyes. Hold her. What is it, evil stepmother? Boo. Nora is evil too. What are you doing? Family first, now and forever? I am sorry, Aurora. We are not together. Sister, Nora. Knox is my real name. You I admire, but you are not family. Through my blood, I am royalty. And I am Umber the Queen. That lonely marriage to your father was a fantasy. This is blasphemy. Rude creature, I will stop the breath in your throat. And for your father, such agony. Those arms you cling to bone shall be. That is what comes of a weak family. I am the rightful ruler of Lemuria. You are my enemy's daughter. That's what I thought. What has my father done? Who? That old squatter? You do not know? Your mother banished mine from Lemuria long ago. Okay. My mother? She hadn't that power. That witch, we laid her low, so that's her elder stepsister. Ha! The fallen queen of Lemuria was my foe. And therefore you, her daughter, have to go. It seems all quite sudden. What? A protection spell? In her false crown it lies. Guard, to the tower with her until she dies. In the meantime, her torture I advise. Oh, so they can't hurt her, so they're gonna just put her in a tower. I was hoping we were not gonna go with the whole, like, stepsisters are evil thing. But, okay. I guess that's her mother. Look at the beautiful sky. Mama, I wish I could fly. In some parts of the world, people do. Where? I never knew. You will go someday when you are ready. I just want to stay with you and father. And we with you, but there is more to life, plenty. And we with you, but there's more to life, plenty. For instance, perhaps one day you shall be a queen, who must sojourn with her subjects.
I shall send them post from our castle unseen. Silly girl, catch that firefly. Oh, I can aim it. Jumpy, 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 jumpy. So she's normal again. It's the real world. In a memory, probably. I have it in my eye. That's not good. Mama, Mama, come see. Aurora, where are you, Aurora? Right here, past the old apple tree. Oopsies. I am tired, Aurora. Let me help you. My heart. Oh, my heart. Mama, stop. You are turning blue. That's not good. No, this evil will come after you. There is only one thing I can do. Guardians of Lemuria, hear my plea. Protect my daughter from the hand that poisoned me. So our mother was poisoned. If mortal harm befall her, bring her to your altar. Which is what happened when she was... fell ill. She woke up at an altar in Lemuria. The spell I cast upon my death, and seal it with my final breath. So... her stepmother did try to poison her, and she died, apparently, though actually awoke on an altar in Lemuria, because of her mom's thing. Papa, please help me. Mama, hear my plea. Come back to me. Come back. That song, I know its melody. I heard it played by my lady, the Queen of Light. You are her child who fights the dark. So he used to serve the Queen of Light. Why doesn't he serve it now? You will stop the fiendish night. How can I? A little girl who has lost her way. I simply want to go home. Coward, is that what your mother would say if she were alive today? You have to leave your castle to face the world on your own, for what it truly is. To find your real home. If I aid you, swear to me you will the darkness fight, to save our land and people, or light. I swear it. Now be strong, get ready for battle. I will free you from your shackle. Dokie doke. I don't know why you're helping me out when you already put me in here, but whatevers. Oh, Angus. Thank you, Angus. She can still fly, so the wings are still around. Let's see. Oh, Angus is my party. Hey, dude. Taunt. Quake. Turn to the timeline to execute. Kiss of Death is pretty nice. Let's get with that. Does she have any more points? No. Let's get him some oculi. Where's everybody else? They all ran off with my oculi. Can make some more craft oculi. Nope. Eh! No, no, no. Now we can have two really fancy ones. Must have gotten a bunch of those just recently. I think I did. So now I'm not at all sure how far I am in the game. I didn't think I was that far along, and now it's like, hello, stuff. And I'm like, I don't... How far am I, game? The game's like, we're not going to tell you. You'll have to look at a guide. I don't want to, though. brilliant emeralds. Faceted tourmaline. Okay. My real goal here is just to get my rocks. Let's get as few as possible. Let's see. We'll give him lightning. Let's see. That seems like a decent loadout for him. I have no idea how he fights, but I'm guessing physical. This place has weird enemies. I don't have my firefly though. I'm impaired without my firefly. I'm not quite sure. Like, I want that. I'm not sure I can get it without touching it physically. Well, that's scenic and friendly and not at all a bad sign. Pen scratches paper, the first to attack. Some lines in, ink out, well impotent dry. Others drip, ruining many an eye. Some off the page never come back. Others bleed, cloaked in gowns of black. Father above son, rarely crossing wives. Boxes and pairs line up to die. All burn as they sign the hollow pact. Treaties, trees, and battle plans in the same. Under one roof executed, spell cried. Our kin ambushed, and symbols named. Family strikes out family, for crowns red dyed. Ink on paper drips down brows like rain. Poison pen plants a forest of pain. So, that doesn't sound good. I say. Intelligently. It's not gonna comment on the big tree with the skulls? I mean, I would be like, that's not good. I don't think I can get that yet. No. I feel like I'm gonna get my firefly back though, because look at that thing. I want it. Ouch. That was smart. Run right into that. I mean, it's pretty down here, but I can't do a darn thing without my firefly. I can't get to the map of Lemuria. Game's like, look at the stuff you could get. Like, but I can't. Boo. Alright, what the heck noodles? No, I want my things. I can't heal. I can't do much at all. I hope he's strong because I'm screwed otherwise. I can't slow anything down. I can't. Nope, I can't even use those. Okay. I just have a ton of hit points, at least that's good. She dodged. My firefly back, but half my mechanics are trapped in my firefly.
Should I level up so that... I mean, please, Firefly, I want you back. They're not very bright, are they? They're fast. They're not both gonna do defensive stuff though. I can't slow him down. I keep forgetting that. It's really frustrating to not be able to use half the mechanics I've picked up and learn how to use. I'll probably get interrupted in both. Yeah. Should take care of both of them. Cool. What a monstrous machine! I cannot operate the gears. Like you, I'm a prisoner of the night, bound to serve for my remaining years. We require light. If only Igniculus were here. Igniculus? My dear friend the Firefly. Search the cell near. More prisoners from the Moon Temple high. Oh, well, that's convenient. I want to pick that up so I can get some hit points. Alright. Which cell? Help! Thank heaven. Stop that. Yelp! Someone please. I miss the forest breeze. No, not escape the queen, not one. What have I done? Aurora, up here. That was pretty straightforward. Hey. Spring us from this prison. You're back. Free us from the darkness black. We are in the cage near. Okay dokie. You are all in cages. Oh, here they are. What? Treasure chest first. Treasure before friends. Igniculus, thank goodness. You came back. I apologize for coolly leaving you. Let's get back on track. I would like... Aurora, are you a ghost? Are you a ghost? Most definitely not. Hurrah, I tried to be brave, but your sister, she threw us in the dark to rot. Stand tall with us, Finn. Sister, she is not. Wonder if I could have had some other characters. Aurora, you changed your plan? A faulty investment was made, but enough. Robert, I'm delighted to see you again. My stock just shot up. Little lady, what a disappearing act. Hats off to you. Ready to take the show on the road? Vehemently. Prepare for battle, too. I don't want to be at the end of the game. It would seem really weird if I was. What a happy turn of events. Do my ears deceive me? My happiness will not last, believe me. If we can only engrave it for posterity. Okay, so is there 1, 2, 3, 4? This is on there. I wonder if I missed a party member at some point. Who knows? This kind of thing drives OCD people nuts, though. It's like, did I miss a party member? What will I do? Ooh. There we go. Now I can actually do stuff again. Now, how do we our exit gain? First, unfold the spool of chain. Not yet. Nicholas, free us from this plight. I'm ready to shine my light. I don't want to yet, though. I want to do other things first. Sorry. Peace out. I'm going back where I came from. Oh. Oops.
near the end of the game. It just, I don't know, it just seemed disappointing. It's like 6 hours? That couldn't be right. I'm a slow player too. And there are all kinds of things that seem like they were hinting at me being able to do more later, so. And they're only level 30. Faint light, are you a spirit? Hey, watch it. I'm warm and bright. What a sad sight. In the darkest night, one little light makes me weep. Good grief. It's kind of my favorite character now. I guess I don't want to get hit by those. I'll pay attention. Whoop. Whee! Get the stuff I couldn't get before. Ouch. Run into walls that I definitely could run into before. Ah, oh well. Whatever. It will take but a moment. Oh, there's only one. No, this will take. Go away, little guy. Just run. It's not worth it. Don't throw your life away. He's going to. This is how, like, when I play my massively multiplayer games, it's always like, don't. And if, like, one enemy, a single enemy will aggro on you, and you're like, you don't want to die, man. And it's like, I'm programmed this way. I have to. Nice to march beside ya. I hope I'm not prying, but why are tears drawn on your face? To impart the humor of life. Oh, I don't get it. Exactly right. There we go. Whee. I don't think there's anything here other than skulls. The thing here, there, cool. Yeah, that's friendly. Hey, pretty friendly skull thing. I'm sure we'll be buddies. That's right. Ouch, did it again. Ouch. Did I get everything? I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe not. Over there, though. But I guess I got everything. I think I got what was over here, right? Ah. Yep. I guess we should do this puzzle and keep going. Okay. What am I doing here? Wee, look at it spin. Oh. Please, the correct gear has to be set in. Well, okay. I guess that one wasn't it. Oh, here. Eh. Does it change the direction? Oh, okay. It does.
to be it. Princess, down we go. Not a moment to lose. Crepusculum is on our way. The prisoners to abuse. What are the risks? Will we get caught? Run! We have to get out of here. Try. I mean, yes, we will get caught. We're just taping. We'll probably get caught. I feel like that's what we do. Look at all the stuff. Oh, no. Oh, she doesn't have points. I thought she did. No points for her. Which route am I taking with him? I don't know if he's gonna be much use. Like, those guys are just buffs, and that's kind of a frustrating kind of character. Because you have to pop them in and out to make sure they... You guys! None of your oculi equipped, you noodles. Eh. I can't believe that none of their oculi are equipped. I have to re-equip them all. No, I don't want that for him. No. That'll do. Always been taking shit. And running away from other shit. Now, if this is constructed the way I think it is, then I can see how the person, supposedly this was inspired in part by Chrono Trigger, and I can see how that might play out in the pacing if it does what I think it might. We'll see. Which is, have this be kind of a part where, like, not quite reset, but there's a part in, oh, it's been so long. There's that part in Chrono Trigger where you're caught in the castle and you figure out there's more going on than you think. You know, with the whole, there's something at the center of the earth that's been there for millions and millions and billions of years and is after you, bit. I'd like to hit something, please. If this is more like that, if it's gonna be like, oh look, there's some serious shit going on. And you're like, oh, yes, serious shit, you say. Not quite, more shit than we thought was going on. Oh come on, please just let me hit something. Ah. Yeah, I really don't know what the fight system in this game.
I'm too old to be grinding, y'all. Too old to be grinding. That's what I gotta say. Just too old to be grinding. It's just not appealing anymore. It's like, I could take forever fighting this, or I could do something else. So ridiculous. Oh, come on. Yes. Sometimes I don't want to spend a dog's age to try hot dogs. Figure out what the proper spell is for each doodad I run across. Anybody else have offensive magic? Nope. Yeah, I think the fight system, there's a reason I'm avoiding the fights, and it's because they're not much fun. They're overly, like, sometimes you just want to, like, I don't know. That's why I like where I have active control instead of turn-based. Because turn-based and it's like, yeah, here we are. La, la, la. I'm here. I'm doing the thing. That's the thing I'm doing. What brings a populi trader here? Far more than the open market strife. Love of a fair boldness named Margaret, whom I plan to impress and hope will be my wife. Such tragedy looms on the horizon nearly in sight. And you still dare to love. Exquisite. You realize that we're all doomed, right? Yes, he's my favorite character now. Thank you. I wish I wasn't sure, but now. I'd already did that. Crepusculum holds the moon near on the bridge's top. You join us not? Princes, my name is Oanglus, the Katagita my clan. Soldiers, we are the best. We strike with Jupiter's lightning when we are put to the test. Once the darkness fell, sword and spear we raised to the sky. The night she arrived in a chariot, flaming serpents at her side. By Aaron she flung magic, and none of us could fly. My clan to the top of the tower drew, the highest of the high. Metal gleamed faint in the twilight. We were destined to die. The night took the tower. Condemned, our sentence she was to carry out. Until my sword I raised, and pledged to aid her. She sent the other Katagita to jail with a shout. Princess, I must free them, there is no doubt. Well, like I'm not gonna help him with that? Enter the prison with me or fly. You must decide. Well, durr. We shall help the Katagita out. Your Majesty. Beware the other guards, dark creatures devout. This is the kind of thing where it's like, I would say no. I mean, I could say no, but like, then what? I'm a goober. I don't want to be a goober. Who wants to be a goober? I have all these stardust saved up. I should use them. Alright, I'm in terrible shape hit point wise. I forgot about that. Rise, my warriors! Where could they be? No, all trapped in Aaron's labyrinth cell. Oh whoa, the brave Katagita fallen tonight's spell. We must free them. The gates lie at the camp center. The labyrinth is magical. Be careful when you enter. Yes, this is people's camp. What? Ah, no! Oh. They had, like, tents. Oh, those are tents, okay. What a curious dwelling. My old station, home of the captain of the Lemurian Guard. Here I raised my younger brother, taught him how to charge. Wait until you hear our stories, princess. So many battles he and I fought together. If the queen hurt him, come, we must rescue them down in the nether. Doof. So I got some more stuff from there. They kind of lived in, like... Ah! Ooh! Got it. I don't know how when I was little I put up with, like, turn-based combat. I just had more time on my hands. Curtain here. Yeah, well, there's nothing I can do about it. Go down here and then we'll stop for the night. This prison seems ancient. Who made it? Some say Aaron, the explorer, who hailed from distant shores. Lemuria founded by the Four. Brr. Alright, so we're getting like backstory dumps now too. Alright, well we're gonna quit for the moment because it's been about an hour and 40 minutes. So we've had a lot of stuff happen, which I wasn't expecting, so I really have no idea how far along we are in the game. We'll see when we continue playing. Later.